Today is gonna be an exciting day because today, the BRZ gets a little bit louder. Don't know if you noticed, but today we're rocking the BMW because I don't wanna get my exhaust all hot and then have to like work on my exhaust because that's not fun. Because working on a hot exhaust is just gonna burn you and not do good for you. So the first thing we gotta do today is we gotta run to AutoZone and get some exhaust gaskets because I got this exhaust used from a guy online and I got a really good deal on it, and I'll show you the exhaust in a minute. But the first things first is we gotta get some gaskets for it so we don't get leaks, so we can just, you know, just do good with it. If you're planning to do exhaust work, apparently Advanced Auto Parts does not have exhaust gaskets. Who would have known? What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today is an exciting day because we're installing new exhaust pieces for the BRZ, and what we got today is something that I'm really excited for. So right now, this might be the last cold start with it being this quiet. Now it's in the 60s today, and that's why I'm really happy I took off today, so we can actually do this and like not freeze our asses off. But today the car might be too loud. It might be fine. I'm hoping it's fine, but like I do want it to be more loud and I want it to be more aggressive, and that's what I'm expecting for today, is to make it louder, make it more aggressive, but not like overkill. And this is what we got today. The Tomei Expreme TI front pipe that is catless, and it's gonna be loud. Originally, when I met this guy online, I thought I was buying an NVIDIA front pipe that was catless. And then I got there and I didn't know, I didn't see the NVIDIA logo on there. I'm like, okay, well, I think I just got ripped off or something. That's a lot nicer than the NVIDIA one, so I'm happy about it. I have a feeling this video is gonna be really hard to record because it's an exhaust piece. Step one though is jack your car up, get up in the air. I put mine on the first peg. Hopefully that's enough room for me to get under there. Step two, grab a longboard so you can like slide yourself in there instead of having to crawl under it, just to make it a little bit easier on your back. Step three, find your tripod so you don't have to just have your camera on the ground. So if I remember correctly, on the bottom of the skid plate, which you have to remove, they are 14mm and 12mm bolts holding it in. And I'll see if I can like shimmy the camera to show you guys. So this entire metal piece right here needs to come off for this install. Watching videos, I believe it was 6 bolts holding it in, so it's not too much. I have an impact wrench to make it go by faster. If you don't have one, it's not crucial, it just helps. There's also a bunch of clips down there and a smaller one which looks like a 10mm. Step one was to get that under tray out, and it is now out. So now when you go under the car, you should be able to see the exact actual exhaust under there. Now I believe this is when the 14 mils come in to play. So I'm gonna take these off, and it's really hard to show you guys underneath the car. So I'm just gonna kind of do it and explain it. So it is proving to be extremely difficult to get these bolts off. So we're pulling out the big guns for this stuff now. So this is proving to be like absolutely impossible to get this one bolt off. So there's 2 14mm bolts that are connected to the up pipe to the front pipe, and I cannot get these off for the life of me. You can't get an impact back there. It's just very difficult to get in there, so I'm trying to find out the best solution to do it. It's just not looking very likely right now because I cannot do it for the life of me. I'm trying, I'm soaking it in WD-40, hopefully that works, but this isn't looking good so far. Now, I'm a very big person on doing things myself, and I literally cannot physically get this bolt off, and it's starting to round. So I'm gonna go to a shop and see if they can just break the bolts for me. I'll do the rest if they just get these 2 bolts loose. That's all I want. Just a little update. So I took the car to just a regular repair shop down the street, and I said, hey, is there any way you think you could just loosen these bolts for me? Because I cannot physically do it. And he goes, yeah, free of charge. He loosened the bolts for me, said, yeah, you won't have a problem doing it now. So now we're gonna go back home, put it up again, and do this ourselves like I wanted to do originally. But this time the bolts should be loose enough and we can actually get it done. A bunch of fighting later, we got this giant pipe Not gonna lie, that was a bitch and a half. I had to go to the shop to get those 2 header bolts out. After that, everything was super easy to come out. That thing is just like crazy heavy though. This thing's like 30 pounds. So at this point in time, the new front pipe is completely installed. I'm sorry I really couldn't show you more. And if I put it under the car, I can try to show you it. It's this entire, this pipe right here. It looks a lot nicer, it's blue. It's about 30 pounds lighter than the stock one. And I'm just gonna put the heat shield back on, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous about starting this thing because I'm afraid it's gonna be way too loud, but we're gonna find out. Because pretty much what I did was got rid of this part and I got rid of this part for just piping. So I'm a little bit nervous to see how loud it's gonna be, but I'm also really excited right now. It took a lot longer than I was expecting, but we finally finished everything. My arms are tired. So now we're gonna drop the car and then give her a first start, and hopefully it sounds good. Here we go for the first start. Definitely a little bit more aggressive, but we're gonna give it some revs just to see how she actually sounds, because it is warm right now. She's a lot louder now. I think the next thing to do is take her for a little rip just to see the sound difference. Because the stationary, like, yeah, it sounds louder. Yeah, my pop was louder, but I haven't driven it. So, like, just driving it around, I want to see if I'll really notice it. So, first thing I noticed, I'm only in 2nd gear. And, like, my pops, I almost hit a dog. My pops are about, like, 5 times louder. Yeah, I've noticed I'm only staying in 2nd gear, but my pops are like 5 times louder now, and I haven't really even like pushed it yet. Like that. This is so ridiculously loud now. I love it. I'm absolutely in love right now. They're like gunshots now. It sounds incredible. I can't get over this right now. These pops are so loud. I'm gonna take her on a rip. I won't be able to record this. So pretty much, I just drove around for a good 20 minutes just dying laughing because my pops sound like gunshots now, and it's so loud. So the car itself, I feel like really isn't much louder. It's definitely louder, about like a decent amount, but I wouldn't say it's like overwhelmingly loud. Like I was kind of like, I wasn't hoping for that, but I was kind of expecting it to be like that. The start kind of sounded a little more aggressive, but then again, my car was already warm and it's 65 degrees outside today. So it's kind of hard to see how it's gonna be on a cold start, so tomorrow morning is gonna be an adventure. But the pops are so loud now, and they echo, and when you step on it, it gets so loud. But as soon as you step on it, this thing screams now, and it's so good, and I'm so happy with it. There was a little bit of pinginess, and you get that from titanium exhaust. I've gotten a lot of things about that. I never really understood it, but I understand now. But man, this thing is just, it's screaming, it's popping like crazy. I love it. I just love it. I'm gonna leave you guys off here, but if you guys could please comment, like, subscribe, please subscribe. That'd be incredible. Keep doing you. Yeah, peace out. Keep doing you guys. Peace.